Hello friends, my name is Vivek Sani. Here in this video tutorial, I am going to start with Python programming, and basically this is my first lesson on Python. So I will be starting with some operations on list. So I have not covered the basic things about list, but maybe if you will require, I will make a separate video for that one. And in this video tutorial, the codes I've already built or coded in the Spider. And now in this video tutorial, I am just going to I will be just going through line by line and will tell you what is basically the code is doing. This is very basic programming, and I'll try to make videos every day on this. Like I'll try to post at least one video in a day, and you should go through these codes and understand how the programming in Python works. It has lots of functionalities as well. So let's start with this. So see, this is a problem description that the program takes the elements of the list one by one and displays the average of the elements of the list. Fine. So, so basically what we have to do is see, take the number of elements to be stored in the list as input. We are giving the input, and this is the, see, as you can see, this is the n. This is the n variable where we are taking the input in the form of an integer. So this is a complete a function from this till here. And inside that we are taking input function, and there we are printing this number of elements to be inserted. So basically input function will take care of all these stuffs, and this is basically what we are printing in the terminal. And A is the, we are declaring a variable naming A, and this is A, which is a list. So if you want to know what is this n actually is, so what we can do is we can just this is commented. Now what we can do is print, or like we can just write type. This is also a inbuilt function of Python, and there we can pass the variable of this. So we'll print, we'll get to know that okay, this is something which is getting printed because I've not commented it. Okay. So one thing we can print it. So if I'll use print, let's see what happens. It should print the type, like which kind of variable is this variable type it will print. Mm, so this is like printing here, it is list. Okay. So you can get to know that this is a list. So A is a list. Let me just quickly undo it. Okay. So now what we have done is taking the number of elements to be stored in the list as input, use a for loop for to input elements into the list. So we are using a for loop where this is the variable in which we are storing, and it is looping through 0 to n, and n is just right now we have inserted the number of elements which we want to total number of elements in which there will be some kind of operations. What kind of operation we are having? This program takes the elements of the list one by one, displays the average number of elements. So this is very simple, and then element input, this enter element. This is specified, like it is a format specifier kind of like here what we are doing is basically this is called placeholder. This is called placeholder. So as the name suggests, it is placeholder. That means it will hold some kind of place. And here we are doing some formatting in like this I is something you can say as an integer. So this is which is an integer. It will accordingly format it and store into this placeholders space, like, right? Okay, placeholders it will replace this one. So, and what we are doing is, so let me quickly, okay. So total number of elements has been given. It will loop through those elements. Like if we have put 3, it will go through 0, 1, 2. Okay, and then we will also enter the elements, and then after entering the elements, it will go through this. It will like append the value of this element into the list, a list, and then there will be an average operation. Average operation is very simple. Uh, See, it will run through only this much. So once all the elements has been appended into this list, what we are doing is we are basically the total number of list in the A is getting divided by the number n, n which is the number of elements to be inserted, and the average value is here, and this we are rounding to the decimal part 2. Okay, so after the decimal only two values will be there. So let's run this and we'll check this out. So here enter the number of elements to be inserted. I will put it here like 5. So 12, 15, 18, 78, something, anything you can like print it. So you can see here it is going through fourth element only. Why? Because it's starting from 0. The value of this I is starting from 0 and it will go till n minus 1. So n is 5. We have put 5 here. So it will go through go till 4, and average of the element in the list is 37.6. So this is the code for the first day, and we'll go through the next code. Maybe today only I'll post a video. As this is weekend, I will try to post 2 videos in a weekend. If it's not possible, then one video will be there for you guys. So thank you. If you really like this video, you can like just like this one and comment it. If you are not understanding anything, just post into this comment box and I will take care of that one. Thank you all.